How's it going, folks? Joe Zamecki here, state church separation activist, proud Texan, proud fan of public education. And I'm here today at 1701 North Congress Avenue in beautiful Austin, Texas. This is the William B. Travis building where state offices are located, including the State Board of Education and the Texas Education Agency. And I'm here today on behalf of state church separationists. All right, thumbs up. Thank you, sir. To say government and religion should not be mixed together, especially in the public school classroom. Science classrooms should be the domain of established science only, and not the domain of the pulpit for proselytizing religion. There should be a separation between government and religion to protect not only religion, but also government, but also to protect the rights of the people of our society, because we are a very diverse society. Science belongs in the science classroom and religion does not. Religion belongs in other classes and other parts of our society. But when you're talking about fact-checking through testing and reality testing especially, and evidence, tangible evidence to support your claims, creationism does not make the grade. It does not belong in science class, and as many people have said, it shouldn't be up to the students what reality is. This is not a popularity contest. Religion is, kinda, but you have to base that on faith. And that is not the science way. And I'm one of those proud Americans who learned about evolution in Catholic school. The Catholics figured it out. Well, I'd sure like to have some more picketers here with me to help me. There's media all over the place. Because there are millions of Americans who understand that government and religion should be kept separate. To protect both, religion and government, but also to protect the civil rights of the people of our great society. That science belongs in the science classroom, and that crazy, untested, and untestable theories do not. And religion presents us things that are really not even theories in the first place. A theory is based on evidence. Anyway, right now the State Board of Education is working to insert more official government issue religion into science public school classrooms, and I believe that's just wrong. The whole idea of science, to me anyway, in my opinion, again I'm not a scientist, is to find out the facts through testing of evidence we've discovered. The whole point of religion seems to be to operate on faith, find out the facts without evidence. Now there is a place for that, churches and the home, but I believe public school classrooms that involve science teaching should be limited to science and not religion. Creationism itself is not scientific, neither is intelligent design. These are just catchphrases for religion and Genesis. Think about this also. We don't have very many Muslims or Hindus or Sikhs or Jews pushing creationism of any kind into public schools. At the State Board of Education right now, they are deciding to put religion, organized government issue religion, into public school science classes where fact-checking and reality testing are the norm. This is really not up to the students to decide on their own, because nothing else in any other class is either, especially math and science, nor should they be. We end up having politics get involved, because the facts are not good enough for some people, and that reality testing is somehow offensive. Well, trust me, in a church where religion belongs, the reality testing in question will not occur. We do not expect churches to cough up evidence of their God. That means, to me at least, science belongs in science classrooms, and religion belongs elsewhere. A lot of people pay a lot of money in taxes so that we can have a system of education that is free and open to everyone, regardless of beliefs, or origin, language, ethnicity, and religion. None of those things should matter inside of the public school classroom, unless you're talking about history or sociology. But when it comes to the science classroom, my sign is upright. That's where science should reign, with reality testing, evidence, and exposure of mistaken ideas. It's about time we tell our elected officials to go ahead and please stick with reality when talking about science education in public schools. You know, taxpayers do have a choice as to where they want to send their kids to school to learn about what is called private schools. And lots of Americans do that. I'm here to tell you that there is a great need for public education available to everyone, everyone's children and students, regardless of religious beliefs. For that reason, we need to keep religion out of the science classroom. Until they're able to find and produce a God, it's just crazy talk without evidence. Until they find some evidence, it's disagreeable at best, controversial at worst, and even dangerous sometimes to instill religious beliefs into the science classroom where reality testing is supposed to happen. All they're really going to be able to do is gloss over it and walk on. I mean, you can't really test this sort of thing, can you? As soon as somebody says, hey, what's the evidence for Noah's Ark and that flood? Or what's the evidence that we only have 6,000 years in our history? I know you, sir. This is 1701 North Congress. How's it going, man?
All right, you are Zamecki, aren't you?
You are Aron Ra, aren't you?
Yeah.
I see you all over it. Now I've got my camera here. You got a few minutes to talk about this? You got to go in.
I'm late.
You're late. Just never mind. Good luck. Oh, that's Aron Ra.
You know where in there?
State Board of Education is probably located inside the text education agency. That's all. It'll be up front in the...
This way?
Yeah, to the end there. There goes one of our people straight inside to talk about this issue. That's Aron Ra. I knew if I stuck around for a while, I'd see some folks I know. I looked at the schedule of speakers. They have guest speakers lined up there. Doesn't he look great in a suit? The State Board of Education is meeting right now behind me at 1701 North Congress Avenue, talking about inserting religion into government by putting it into public school classrooms where they teach science normally. That's just not right. Government and religion need to be kept separate, not only to protect religion and government, but also to protect the civil rights of the people of our great land. We have a very diverse society. That means that public schools need to be open to everyone, regardless of ethnicity, language, origin, attitudes, religion. None of those things should matter when we're talking about honest public education available to everyone. In science classrooms, there needs to be reality testing and testing of theories and ideas posited, and that means it should be for science only. We try to insert religion into that mix, we end up having to work on faith, and there's a place for that, but not in science classrooms, where testing takes place. Where anytime we have an idea that we're not sure about, there's a system of reality testing at work. All of the life sciences have confirmed that change over time occurs within all life forms as far as we can tell. That means public school science classrooms need to reflect that fact and not be divided and disjointed the way some religious folks want. So I'm here to say, let's keep it secular in the school classrooms when talking about reality, science, facts. We shouldn't be deceiving any students on these issues, but every public school student deserves a reality-based science education. Thanks for watching, folks. It's been a lot of fun.